Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Raumel Gooden. As I stand before you today, a canvas painted by my past, shaped by my present, and an open palette for my future. As the great Lord and Savior once said, Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not plans to harm you, but plans to give you hope and a future." As I start off with my childhood, coming from New York to Atlanta, football has always been my big dream to make it to the big stage, the NFL, and take things to the next level. I first started playing football when I was 6 years old, and since then, I always wanted to just live out my dream of playing big and for the big boys. I started at 6 and all the way up. I stopped at 11th grade. My journey kind of stopped early, but I'll let you guys know that in the future. As of right now, football has always been my dream. I just wanted to live after my dad, my father. I feel like my father was just the reason why I kind of got into football. I originally wanted to do boxing, but my mother, she was against that. So my dad kind of like pushed football into her and me. And I kind of just found a love for it. I was kind of a natural at it. So when I got on the field, it was so easy for me. It was like just take a candy from a kid. It was just so easy. So when I first started playing football, I actually got recruited by this team called Redan Raiders, and I had won a championship at DYJ, and they had got recruited. This is all rec, so this is not even middle school, college, or anything. This is all recreational sports. I got recruited by this team. I ended up leaving my original team and going there and actually kind of made a name for myself in DeKalb County. As I fast forward to middle school, I had got the number 5, and that's when I had kind of got my name for myself for football. People called me Speedy 5. And I played for DYJ for all this time. It was kind of a fun thing to do since it was recreational, but as I moved forward to middle school, things had to get a little serious for me. I had to start worrying about school and sports at the same time and balancing those two things together. Football, it got like a love and hate relationship because as I got to high school, things kind of got it brought some controversial into my life and I kind of deviated from my path. So I kind of want to thank my dad for like always just having that push that I needed for me to stay focused on sports, because sometimes where I wanted to quit sports, but my dad was the reason of my push. So my dad kind of like was in and out of trouble in life. He had some ups and downs. He had some troubles with the legal system, so he wasn't able to be in my life. So I kind of used football to make me stay on track with sports, and just, just being me and my mom, I just wanted to use sports and football just to help me with my anger, anything that was going on in my life, and just help with anything that was persecuting me in my life. So I want to fast forward to, no, actually I don't want to fast forward. I want to kind of finish off on why I stopped playing football. So as my senior year approached in high school, I was one of the first people in my class to get an offer. I got an offer from Arkansas Baptist College. This offer was a D2 school. I could have took my chances and just went there when I graduated high school, but I was kind of like a cocky, level-headed person in high school because I was the best of my class. I had the good grades. I had everything that I needed. COVID had happened, so I couldn't get my senior year. So it was kind of like college coaches wanted to see more of me. They wanted to see more of my film, which I didn't have. So things kind of took a turn for a change, but the bigger picture is God had things bigger for me, which is I want to bring into my baptism. I got baptized on April 9th of 2023. God is the biggest impact of my life. He is the biggest person that can ever change your life. If you know God, if you want to know God, all you have to do is just call on him. God gave me He gave me the credit that I need for when I stopped playing football. Like I said, I love football so much. When it got taken away from me, it was like, dang, what can I do now? So when COVID came, God presented me with my YouTube channel, in which I started during that time out of boredom and not knowing that it was gonna blow up. I blew up around COVID time, 2020, and since then I've been doing YouTube. Like I said in the beginning of my speech, Jeremiah 29:11, God declares you hope and a future. God declared me my hope and my future through YouTube and content creating, production, anything of that nature. God showed me that football was my life in the beginning, but it's not my whole life. So I kind of understood and took that in stride, and thank God for just giving me that opportunity for a second chance. And lastly, I want to go into my future. So what I want to do in my future, I want to be really rich. I want to be able to put my mom, my father, my grandma, anybody in my life in the biggest home. I want to be able to pay my mom back for everything that she have given to me. All the times we cried together, slept in cars together, we was homeless together. All the times I just want to give back to my mom to show her that she didn't just have me for no reason, and God put me here for a reason. As I close out my speech, I want to leave you guys with the quote. I want to leave you guys with word and savoring. I want to leave you guys with words and a quote savoring in our minds. Deuteronomy 31, verse 6 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or dread in them. For the Lord who goes with you, he will not leave you or forsake you." Thank you for giving me your time. May peace be.